Hey everyone, it's me Gavin and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be streaming some Goddess Victor NIKKE content, just doing our dailies and, you know, the usual Monday thing over here, and then also we are going to be tackling the brand new Arknights Endfield event that just recently released on the weekend pass. I have not done anything in that yet, so we will be tackling that again today as well. If you guys are new to the channel, however, I would highly encourage you to please subscribe so that way you know whenever I do go live for each of these streams, which is usually Monday to Thursday around 4 p.m. Eastern currently. However, again, there are sometimes scheduling changes and all that stuff, so it is best to stay subscribed so that way you do know when I go live. Again, and also helps with the channel very, very much. And also, if you guys wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up if you're watching after the fact, that also helps and it goes a long way with me, so thank you very, very much. But with that being said, let's dive into it. That's right, sometimes on Sunday you are right 100%, Filippo. Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing today? It looks like we got a little bit of a windowing issue here. Whoa, that's not good. Let's fix that up. There we go. Now we got the game fully in frame. That is what we're looking for, dude. I'm going to throw on the headset so that way I can hear the awesome music as well. But again, we've got all kinds of cool stuff to check out today. I was also doing a couple of other things recording in the background as well, so keep an eye out for that video. It will be out at some point in the near future. Nice, dude. Welcome, Danny. Appreciate it very much. I hope you're having a good day. We are, again, we're just chilling, right? Talking about all things NIKKE, and then eventually some Endfield stuff, right? But I will say that I was very impressed by the brand new event, right? 2x2 Love. Really do dig the entire like visual novel aspect, that approach that they went with it. I know it is a little bit more lengthy in terms of, you know, the overall duration of a regular seasonal event, but I for one do enjoy it, I must say. And then all the different like routes and the different endings, whether they be bad endings or good endings, they were all very well done. I gotta say, very much impressed with this event overall, and very much wondering what we're gonna see in the future, right? Because evidently not everything is completed right now with 2x2 Love. We've only got the normal mode stuff, and it seems like there's gonna be a lot more to unpack in the hard mode, right? So if there's any indication based upon what we've seen already, I wonder where things are gonna go this week, right? Because we're going to be covering that stuff on Wednesday this week. That's when the update should happen, and we should get hard mode. If things have been taken to the extent they've been taken to, alright, I'm just going to put that out there without spoiling anything. With the normal mode, I have no idea where the hard mode is going to go, okay? I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Thank you for coming.
They were pretty out there.
Doesn't it feel great spending money?
I have no idea what that is, Filippo, but it sounds interesting, I'll say that much. But again, we are very much looking forward to unpacking the remainder of this event on Wednesday, and then we have Arknights Endfield's event that released on the weekend pass, something that I am hoping to get into. I don't know if it's going to be like very lengthy or anything, or if it's going to be something more akin to like the photo events that we got in the past. It's probably something very short-lived, but we're going to go through it anyways. I also seen that there were a couple other like trailers and everything for Zenless Zone Zero and so on and so forth. I did want to take a look at those. I'm not sure if I'll do it this stream or not. And then I also got contacted by a couple of companies for some opportunities that may or may not be, you know, here on the channel in the future, so stay tuned for those as well. We will see how things go, okay? We will take things one step at a time, and I'm not going to speak about anything, you know, NDA related if I actually do end up, like, getting any future opportunities. I'll leave it at that. But that's exciting times. That means that more things are presenting themselves to us, and we enjoy that, right? We enjoy opportunity, and maybe we might see some different games being covered over here on the channel. Maybe, possibly, we'll see if you guys want to see that. But again, staying very optimistic, very much trying my hardest to be able to do whatever I can here to grow the channel and make it a more enjoyable experience and better things to be presented over here, a wider variety of things to be presented over here for you guys to watch. We're trying. We're doing our best, you know. That's all we can do. And we're still keeping it 100% real, and I will never change, okay? We will be genuine no matter how big the channel gets. I'm always going to be me, all right? I promise you. And you guys may say, oh, we'll see, Gavin. But I don't know why I turned on the fat Albert, but that's what I definitely just sounded like. I'm just going to continue to be me, okay? Hey. Whoa, oh, man, I'm getting worked up. I'm excited because it's been a very quick weekend for me. I wanted to be focusing more on doing like a bunch of other stuff, but I got carried away with helping the in-laws move into their new place and just trying my best to be like omnipresent, I guess, right? Also focusing on things here. We ended up getting, you know, a really beautiful day where a lot of the snow was melting, and I was like, oh, awesome, spring is in the air. And then the following day we get an entire foot of snow, and I'm like, why? I thought it was over. Why do we have so much snow again? Yeah, it was very interesting, but all the while, again, trying to help and trying to be like wherever I can to make, you know, the weekend flow. And it flowed a little too fast is all I'll say, okay? I also did, just for anybody that cares, which many of you probably do not care, I completed the fishing codex in Brown Nest 2. So I got that completed now. That's very good, because I was kind of stressing over that. I think I spent like, I'm ashamed to say it, but I think it was like something close to 6 hours over the weekend fishing in Brown Nest 2.
Careful now.
Razor dropped items as rewards for the collaboration? Are they purchasable? Because I feel like you have to purchase them and then you get the promo code, right? I mean, the CD key, as they call it. Okay. How much does it cost roughly, Philippa? Just out of curiosity. If you know offhand, if you don't, then that's fine. We will find out. I'm just curious. Because I got a feeling it's probably not cheap, right? Something tells me it's probably not cheap. It's a really good looking outfit, don't get me wrong, but if it costs over 60 USD, then I'd probably recommend that people spend their money on the gacha outfit for Privity, maybe, possibly. Unless you're really in need of like a new, you know, Razor peripheral.
Dang it. My hands are too slippery.
Then it's kind of like, you know, getting a bonus item with your intended purchase anyways, so.
Careful now. Let's go again.
Interesting though, I'll say that much. We knew it was here. We knew that the collab was happening, right? It's exciting times. It's good to see NIKKE kind of branch out and you know, tackle other opportunities as well. I like it whenever we do get like branded things as well, so it'd be really cool. Oh, they're prizes that are being given to people? Only only 3 people. Oh, so is it like a Twitter giveaway or something? Or is it just something on Razor's website? That's very interesting. Because I thought it was like a bundle that you had to buy for the CD key or something, but I guess you mean there's like actual like NIKKE branded stuff. Which that would make sense, right? Again, what I was trying to say is that I really love when I get to see like branded content for video games that I play, especially when it's like cool gacha games like NIKKE. I was very much like wanting to get the PC case that they did a collab with the brand Height in the past, and I believe it was around like Red Hood, right? So the case actually had this like really cool artwork of Red Hood on the side of it, and I was very much trying my hardest to get it, but unfortunately I did not win the giveaway. It would have been super cool though, because I definitely would have been repping that over here for sure. I don't know, dude. I love NIKKE. It's my favorite gacha game ever. It truly is.
Come on, fight to the end. This won't
And
be a walk in the park, so will you
yeah, man.
take it?
I don't know. I've been playing a lot of different gacha games, okay, I'll say that much, but again, I am very much for branded content. I wish that the Brown Dust 2 stuff was more available, because I would also like to get that, but the shipping and everything's kind of crazy, and it comes from like pretty much across the world from where I am, so it's even worse. But there's like pre-orders right now for like 2 statues or something, or figurines that they're also making available, and I believe one of them is Eclipse Nightmare Bunny, I believe, and I can't remember 100% what the other character is, but they are both very good. Very good. Oh, okay, so they have to repost the Viper video, the collab PV. Gotcha. I wonder, is that going to be... Well, that wouldn't really make much sense for it to be like on YouTube, right? You would probably just have to repost it on like Twitter. But again, it's cool. I'm glad they're doing giveaways and stuff. That's awesome, man. Again, that really like helps, you know, get people more invested in NIKKE and get them wondering about it, you know? That's the way I look at it. Nice, dude. Nice. I have not looked up any Endfield merch yet. That's what I'll say. I would like to get Endfield merch, but again, right now, currently, I am in no position to be buying merch, so definitely not on my immediate priority list, right? We'll say that. Definitely need to take care of other bills that I have currently before I decide on, you know, wailing on all kinds of merch and in-game items and all that stuff. But again, that's just it, right? That's what I'm talking about whenever I'd say be mindful of your purchases and be mindful of the things that you're doing in the video games that you're playing, right? Like, I would never really like try to edge anybody into being like, hey, you need to get this gacha outfit, unless I really thought it was worth it, in which, you know, again, personal expenses, livelihood above all else, kind of the more responsible choice to make, right? But there are some really cool things that I would love to have as well, right? Like, there were awesome like figurines for like Red Hood, and there's like a really cool like Scarlet statuette that I would love to have. Very, very many beautiful items out there, and very talented people making the beautiful items. So again, just really cool to see that representation, that, you know, advertising realistically for the game. And who knows, man, maybe that means that there will be more stuff worked on and made available in the future too, right? So that's always another great takeaway from all these collabs. They did say there was going to be another collab in April, though, I believe, right? Another big collab, so I wonder what that's going to be. You bought the wristwatch from Absolute? Nice, dude. That's freaking cool. I like that. Absolute is a really good squad. I just wish that I didn't have to use Unwa specifically in order to get that stealth shot off, you know? For the true damage or whatever. I'm just incredibly horrible at using snipers in this game. So whenever I'm tasked with, you know, needing to use a sniper shot or whatever, and I am abysmal compared to like everybody else that plays. It's the same difference with like everybody that were quick scoping or whatever with Alice for the longest time. I could never get it down, dude. For whatever reason, I could just never get the technique down. And the same difference, I know a lot of people use Scarlet Black Shadow to clear many different content because of her, you know, rocket launcher capabilities and everything. I just, again, I don't know how to do it as good as everybody else, and maybe I just need macros or something set up, but just can't manage, man. The skills are not with me. Dude, we are going to work. Sheesh. I got a feeling Liberalia is going to die. Yep. Oh, great. And so did Little Mermaid. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not that concerned, dude. We did pretty good damage, right? We did pretty good. That's passable. Oh, dude, yeah, I get it 100%. For me personally, though, I haven't played like many FPS or like third-person shooters in a long while. I think the last thing I really like used to play was Apex, and even then I wasn't really great at it. So, that's why I'm not very good with all the like skill-based things in terms of like certain little nuanced mechanics and everything that have been implemented in NIKKE. Which is why I kind of fell behind on a lot of things in terms of like ranking or whatever. And, you know, again, I just don't really have like many characters built that I am required to have built for certain content. I'm not very much a meta-focused person, so to speak, right? I feel like I build the characters that I like the look of, and I'm like, yeah, I can get by with them. Is Helm worth building? I would say yes, because she is very good, like as a healer and a buffer. But it really kind of depends now, right? Because there are a lot of like other great alternatives to Helm. She is a really good character to build. But if you're going for a treasure item character right now, currently, I would probably argue that Moran may be a little bit more of a priority. Just because there are like better alternatives for Helm right now, right, with Nayuda. If you have a copy of Nayuda, you're probably not going to use Helm that much unless it's like solo raid, union raid, water code week content or whatever, right? Like, again, situational. Very, very good alternative. If you do not have Nayuda, I would use her. Okay, so you don't have Nayuda. If you don't have Nayuda, then Helm is definitely worth investing in as long as you have, what is it, 3 copies? I think you need 3 copies of Helm in order to get her treasure item. Because without her treasure item, she's mediocre. That's what I'll say. Oh yeah, 100%. She's got some big guns, man. She's a sniper wielder as well, though, right? She's also really good at sniper comps, believe it or not, as a great healer alternative. She has her uses, but again, if you don't have 3 copies of her and you're not able to get her treasure item, her use is definitely lessened. Great unit to have overall, though. Like, you know, if you have her on your account, you have the treasure item. Awesome character. But Nayuda's probably going to overrule her for most scenarios.
Now, let the games debut.
But it never hurts to have a copy of her, so worth it. She's worth it. The more you know.
The winner is you.
Cool, man. We won 2 matches. What do you know? But again, I fell behind big time because I didn't, like, you know, have a great grasp of those mechanics. As you guys can tell, I'm no longer the leader for Hard Campaign, boo-hoo, or Tribe Tower, boo-hoo. And then I've got other people catching up to me as well. But for the most part, I've got a lot of the other, like, top 1 rankings. And that's fine. I'm not really, like, overly competitive when it comes to these games anyways. You know, when I get stuff completed, I get it completed, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's done. But now I've been kind of, like, pacing myself as well, and I think it's, you know, it's good to kind of not really stress over being first place or getting stuff done first in the game. But I am very, very happy that it is also somebody that has frequented the channel in the past that actually overtook me in the rankings. So I love to see that. That's cool, like, camaraderie type stuff, you know? Again, I did solo raid as well over the weekend. I didn't really place, like, the greatest. I think I only, 9,700,000 damage, or 700,000 damage. Is that 9 billion? 9 million? It's 9 billion, right? No, that's 9 million, Gavin. You're stupid. Is it? Dude, I don't know what time. It's 9 billion. Dude, what the hell? Why? Math, Gavin. Math. Sorry. But I'm in the top 2.6%, which again is fine by me. I don't really care that much about it. Again, not overly competitive. Do not have every character maxed out. Do not have, you know, top tier cubes at my disposal or any of that crap. We just cruise on by, okay? We just cruise on by. Blue Archive did? That's really cool. World of Warships? I would expect, like, Azure Lane to do that. But that's cool if they did. I have not played... Actually, did I play... I feel like I might have played Blue Archive very briefly.
Maybe continue our date.
I think I played it very briefly, and then there was a bunch of drama going on or something in the beginning with some character and their scene being, like, censored or whatever for North America.
As long as I'm with you, Commander.
There's some stupid shit that was going on with that I was kind of like, eh, whatever. But I didn't really, like... Okay, so, like, I played a couple of other gacha games of a similar style that I wasn't, like, a huge fan of. So I couldn't really get into them. Like, Blue Archive is one of them. Apocalypse, or however the freaking hell you pronounce it. Like, that's another one that I didn't really fussy like the style of. Haze Reverb, tried playing that, didn't really like the style of that. There were a couple other ones, like Swordmaster Story or something like that. I can't remember the freaking name of all these. I played a lot of gacha games, but they all pretty much follow the same premise of how combat plays out, and they are very, like, auto-heavy. Now, I played the hell out of Apocalypse when that first came out, but I hit a certain point where it was kind of like, if you do not give us money, then you are not going to progress. Or you can grind every single day for an eternity, and will allow you to progress whenever, like, a new update or something comes out. And I was really put off by that because I'm like, I don't like that. Same difference with, like, Lost Sword. I played Lost Sword for a while. I had a stacked team, but I hit a certain point where I was not going to progress unless I was going to spend, you know, money on the game, and I did not want to spend money on the game. So I stopped playing Lost Sword. Well, I mean, that's what a lot of these games are obviously made for, right? They want you to feel like you're being rewarded for playing the game. They want you to feel like, you know, your time is well spent, until eventually they're like, hey man, about all this game you've been playing for free, it's about time you give us a little dough, okay? And that's fine. I get it. Like, obviously, you know, you don't make a game to not make money, right? It's just, I much more prefer a free-to-play experience where I can still feel like I progress, and I can still progress with a reasonable amount of commitment. And that's why I love NIKKE. It gives you ample rewards each and every single day for playing, and you feel like you're progressing no matter what, right? Like, I think the biggest hurdle for me with NIKKE specifically was way back when the whole, like, 160 wall was a thing, right? You needed to get, was it 3 characters? Max limit break? No, not 3 characters, sorry, 5 characters. You needed 5 SSR characters, max limit break, in order to progress. So that kind of sucked. If you guys are wondering why I'm spending my advise on characters that are already maxed, it's because I don't have any other characters that require me to advise them. I should technically have all of these characters maxed out, right? And I do have the majority of them fully bonded, but not all of them require any, you know, advice, so to speak. So, and yes, I agree, NIKKE is god tier. I really can't wait until we get the next story update, which should be around the corner with the half anniversary as well, right? The 3.5 half anniversary. Very much looking forward to that. Dude, there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. We also are going to have the event, the seasonal event that coincides with it. So we got 2 new chapters coming. From what we understand, there's going to be some pretty cool SSR characters that may or may not be limited time recruitment, so that's why I'm saving up my gems right now and not going over to Recruit and trying to pull a copy of Arcana Fortune Mate, who will eventually be added into the Ordinary banner, right? The Ordinary Recruit. So we're going to wait on that, and that's why I'm not spending my Ordinary Recruit vouchers as well, okay? So that's the plan. We're going to save. Wow, I got another copy of Coco. I was not expecting that. Cool, man. But I would also recommend you guys do the same thing as well, okay? Don't break the bank on Arcana, even if you are a collectionist like myself and have to have every single character. Spend your gems wisely. There is likely to be some very broken characters in the next update, okay? Keep that in mind. Very broken characters, more than likely. Not saying guaranteed, but more than likely. Oh, right, and we do have the April Fool's event as well. That is also a good point, Filippo. Would they always go big for April Fool's? I wonder what it's going to be this year. I feel like we got a tease last year, though. I can't remember what it was. Maybe I should go back and replay through the April Fool's event. Because that was the one with, why can't I remember her name? Blue hair. Mecha Shifty. That's what it was, right? Last year was Mecha Shifty? So I feel like this year they'll probably, like, ramp up the shenanigans. I just wonder who it's going to be, like, focused on. Dude, this music is so freaking good. If you have not played Stellar Blade yet, go play Stellar Blade. Do yourself a favor. That game is God tier. Well, story could be a bit better, but I mean it's God tier. No matter what, it is God tier.
I wonder how powerful Cocorella plans on becoming.
And the music is a banger. And Eve probably has the best shot animation in the entire game. To be debated, but you know. Sin and Guilty, they are in the Liberation, yes, the what's it called again? Rehabilitation Center, right? Sin just happens to be one of my favorite characters. Just happens to be. And yes, I do have her alternate outfit, but I prefer her base outfit over the, what was it called? Like Backstreet Punk or something? I don't freaking know what it's called. Dude, Sin is just... She needs more attention. She needs more attention, dude. Look at this freaking design, man. Yeah, this one here. Backstreet Dream. Yes, I do own it.
What's the next part again?
I like it, but
Maybe it'll come.
this is significantly better. that is significantly better. Just putting it out there. And this music is just banger. But Raven, and dude, I really like EH as well, I gotta say. Great character.
After everything.
I wish we had an alternate outfit for her though.
Am I the only?
Raven, dude. It's all about Raven. That's my profile, and that's why I went and got her Core 7. I really love Stellar Blade. Raven is best girl. Then followed by Eve,
What it feels like
who is also Core 7.
It's
I
not
made sure I Core 7 the Stellar Blade characters. They're not that useful, but I don't care. I was still getting them Core 7 before the collaboration ended because that game just holds a very near and dear place in my heart, and it will for forever. So I really hope that we get more news about Stellar Blade 2 in the near future, which I understand we should be soon. Let's swap over to chatting while I swap over games, because I feel like we're done here for this one today. And I got a surprise! So, another thing that happened over the course of the last few days is my wife was trying to order some stuff because, you know, she loves Fallout. I didn't mean to smash the camera there, but, you know, she loves Fallout, as you guys can tell here in the background. I don't know if you guys played much Fallout or not, but apparently Fallout was doing like a collaboration with Jones's Soda or whatever, and they were releasing the Sunset Sarsaparilla drink through Costco. Unfortunately, the nearest Costco to me is like a 7-hour drive. So we weren't able to, you know, immediately go over there and get some of these sunset sarsaparillas. So we decided, you know, maybe we'll be able to order them online. And as soon as the orders went up, wife placed her order, thought everything was fine. A little bit later, gets a notification. Guess what? Order got canceled. Apparently they had nothing left in stock. So we were like, shit. That sucks. I guess we ain't getting them. Well, anyways, over the weekend, we see or not the weekend, I guess, right before the weekend, we see that there's like a local business that is kind of like a wholesaler.
All right.
And they were like, by the way, we've got a bunch of these sarsaparillas in stock. So then immediately she like grabs me and she's like, we have to go now. I'm like, okay, I guess we're going. And needless to say, we got one. We got a couple cases actually. We got some sunset sarsaparilla from the Joneses company, and it is Fallout, dude. Fallout, yeah, Fallout collab, Jones soda, sunset sarsaparilla. We got it. It has been acquired. So I said, you know what? I'll pop one if I can ever, you know, pop one. There it is. Ah, frig! It's like it's jammed on there. But I know what it already tastes like. I've already had one. The cases do look really cool. I would go grab one only for, you know, they're a little bit heavy or whatever. Right. They're pretty expensive too. I think it was like, it was almost like $30 for a case or something, right? For 12 of them. $30 for 12, dude. E. Speaking of cheers, Commander, I have been working out again, dude. So I'm trying to get buff. I'm trying to get ripped, and that's what I did before I went live. So if you guys see my sweaty hair, that's why. I did have a shower, but I'm not washing my hair 2 days in a row. I don't care if that makes me sound gross. I never wash my hair 2 days in a row. I'll wash my hair tomorrow after my next workout. But, you know, cardio and working out and sarsaparilla, and this is definitely going to go along great with my diet, right? And, you know, a whole bottle of sugar. One bottle contains 40 grams of sugar. Yeah, that meets my macros.
All right.
It tastes like root beer.
I'll be patient and wait.
We gotta love the grandparents, right? The grandparents always let you know. You look like you gained weight. You look like you lost weight. You're losing too much weight. You don't look healthy. Kit Kat Easter egg, Easter egg with Kit Kat Easter egg with Sony. Sony? That's weird. I have not seen that. But this is fantastic. It tastes like, let me taste it again. It's like root beer meets like cream soda, if that makes sense.
Since I'm already here,
it's kind of like root beer and cream soda. It's really good. Like, really good. I would definitely recommend, if you can get one, try one. It is fantastic. And it's only 40 grams of sugar in a bottle, which, again, is fantastic for a diet. It is not fantastic for a diet. Do not drink this if you are dieting. It will not help you. Okay. I have been on a massive caloric deficit. And I'll let you guys know what my diet is, and you guys can bash me in the comments or in the, you know, the chat for my diet and tell me, Gavin, you're gonna be malnutrition. Listen, I worked out a lot in the past, okay? I know what I'm doing. I'm not a nutritionalist. Do not take my advice. But what I've been eating for breakfast has been 2 large eggs and 3 pieces of turkey bacon. That's it. I know you. but Gavin, you should have some steel cut oats or some, the porridge or something. Okay. I know what I'm doing, all right? No carbs. Well, limited carbs for breakfast. My dinner has consisted of a protein shake, which has 1 scoop of protein powder, I would say 1 massively heaping tablespoon, of Greek yogurt, plain, and a half of a banana, and 200 milliliters of liquid, 100 milliliters of milk, 100 milliliters of water mix. So that's what I do, 200 milliliters, okay? Blend that all up. That's my dinner. My supper is a chicken breast and some plain white rice. Yeah, I know, very, very appetizing, right? It's fantastic. And yes, if I do have any on hand, I'll have some broccoli, okay? If I do not, then I will make myself a wrap, which is just chicken breasts, a little tiny bit of cheese, some salsa, or maybe a little drizzle of barbecue sauce, and then that's it. That's what I have. That's my diet. And yeah, but Gavin, you need to have this and dude, listen, here's why I do that diet specifically. It's because it allows me to have little snacks in between if I do want to have something, or if I see something that I'm kind of like, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. So, massive caloric deficit, very high protein diet, and then again, a lot of room for leeway in case I do get a bit peckish in between. And trust me, it works. Yes, I need to get more vegetables. Yes, I need to get more grains, more carbs. I get it.
Right.
But that's why I leave that leeway there, okay? Just telling you, it works. I've got the results, okay? Trust me. Dude, do you think these fucking traps looks like this? Yeah! Oh! Anyways, it works, okay? I've done it multiple times. It helps you shrink and it helps you get big. Lean mass. Yeah. Anyway, I've done enough rambling. We've got PlayStation stuff going on in the background. I'm going to swap over to that, and then that way we can get some Arknights Endfield on their way, all right? And while I do that, cheers to you. Yeah. Cheers. That's what we like. That's the good stuff. 40 grams of sugar. I can afford it because I'm on a massive caloric deficit. That's why I don't sweat the small shit, dude. A Honkai Star Rail update. Whoa, I might have to take advantage of that, guys. I might have to take advantage of that at some point this week. Maybe we'll do some more Honkai Star Rail progression. Just maybe. Possibly. Off! Now, that needs to get off the screen, and I need to end up getting this all set up again over here so that way I can see things properly alongside you guys. I also ended up watching another show with my wife over the weekend that she's been wanting me to watch for a while, but like, usually whenever my wife recommends anything to me, I'm kind of like, I don't know. So, was I reluctant to watch it? Yeah, maybe. But anyways, we started watching a show called Euphoria, which I know it's been in for a while, but like I usually don't really care too much about shows that deal with like subjects like drug addiction and all that stuff. Like it's just not my genre. But we're on like season 2 or something. Well, I mean, she's already finished it, but I think I've only got like a couple episodes left or something, and then I'll be done that. So I spent a lot of time on the weekend watching that as well, right? We're just trying to make the most of our evenings together and watch shows, and we watched all of One Piece the other week, and there's just always something to do, dude. Oh, right, they're doing this here freaking thing too, right? Where they're giving us these sanity things, sanity supply every single day that we log in, which is interesting to me. I still don't like how they expire though, right? Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that way, I don't know. But I really don't like how they expire. So I don't know what the entire purpose of that is. It's weird. But I mean, it'll help us get our operator rank up faster, right? Yeah, the sanity discount is like, I mean, it's something. But I agree. It's not, how do I put that, man? I don't really, like, I would rather the sanity discount. Because I don't really want to have, like, how do I put, I don't want to have these sanity items that restore your sanity or whatever, that expire. Because every single day we're going to log in and do our dailies anyways, right? So, like, do most people just not spend their sanity farming things? Because I feel like you'd be more likely to forget that, well, yeah, they technically do, yes, you are right, but, like, so these ones give you a couple days to use it, right? I get the reasoning behind it, but I still don't like how it expires. That's stupid. Why am I'm trying to go to this. Okay, so again, they give you these, right? You got 14 days to use it. So, yeah, you got time to use it. But I don't know, I feel like people forget these until you get the reminder that's like, hey, by the way, your sanity items are expiring soon. I feel like if you're playing the game, you're playing the game, you know? And I feel like if you're not playing the game, then you probably don't really give a shit about using your sanity items. Maybe. I don't know. I do prefer, yes, having 2 weeks to spend it or to turn it in or whatever, so that way we can spend the sanity. But I don't like that it still expires. They just need to remove the expiration and make it more like the stuff in Genshin where it doesn't expire and you can just use it whenever you want to restore your stamina. Or your, you know, well, yeah, it is a stamina system. Right?
Where should we go next?
Does that not make more sense? Shit, I did the wrong thing again. Oh, well. To me, it just makes more sense to just not have it ever expire. But it's almost like they're like, we need you to keep playing the game. So you're going to keep playing the game, and if you don't keep playing the game, then you're going to lose the rewards. I don't know. It feels like, well, I mean, you are, right? You're on a timer. You are on a timer. Oh, dude, I am 100% in agreement, Cost. There were some great bad endings. There were some great bad endings, like the one where your tie ends up on the floor. That was a great bad ending. What am I trying to do? I'm getting sidetracked. It was a great bad ending. There were some freaking wild scenes, man. I'm glad I never went through all of it on stream. I'll say that much. But all the stuff with Privity as well was just very much like, whoa, man, NIKKE. you guys are really going there this time. You're really going there, and I'm not mad about it. Very much not mad about it. I'm trying to remember which friends I have to visit. Normal end? Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna go that route with the main. Well, I mean, they kind of did though. Right? Realistically, when what's her name? Leviathan and well, not Leviathan, I guess Bahamut, right? Realistically, when Bahamut took our essence and added it into the nano machines, I mean, that's kind of that's kind of the equivalent, right? Kinda, not quite, but you know. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's been some interesting choices, we'll say that much, okay? And I don't know, again, if the main story is going to progress like that for any time in the foreseeable future. I do feel like a lot of it is going to be more along the lines of, you know, worrying about the current imminent threat, trying to track down Lila Weiss, and I feel like it's definitely going to be more geared towards not the comedic stuff, you know? Like, we're still gonna get some comedy moments, don't get me wrong. I can't remember whose ship I'm supposed to be in. Oh, it's Pandaman. Okay. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that I feel like they're going to be going a little bit more serious with the story for the foreseeable future. Like, we're going to get little bits and pieces of, you know, comedy sprinkled throughout, and then, you know, like Anissa's commentary or whatever. But I definitely don't know if they're going to go more like on the lewd side of things, maybe just in the events or whatever, possibly. Maybe until a certain point, maybe with Rappy, then we might see, like, you know, some progression there on the whole, like, we have a daughter thing, you know? I did not manage to get Tong Tong's guns yet. No, I have not. I mean, hand cannons. Sorry, hand cannons. Whoa. How dare I? I have not gotten her hand cannons yet. The half anniversary is literally around the corner. I am very much looking forward to it. Why am I doing this? I am very much looking forward to seeing where the story goes with the new chapters. I want to see the half anniversary event unfold. I feel like that has the potential to go, like, you know, a little more off the rails with the story, you know? I don't think it'll delay anything, but they did say that there was supposed to be another collab next month too, right? Is Tong Tong's hand cannon worth? Now that's the $1 million question, Zalana. I have no idea. It doesn't change anything for you? Oh, well, yeah, I know what you're saying. The labeling, right? But for me personally, I just want to enable all opportunities for our good friends over at Hypergriff to contact me and say, you know what? You're a pretty respectable guy, Gavin Vengeance. Would you like to help advertise our game for us? And then I would be like, yeah. Because I would definitely help advertise this game. I enjoy it. I very much do enjoy it. Do I think it's for everybody? No. But I do enjoy the game. I'm not going to lie. I do think that everybody should at least give it a chance and see if it is for them. But I just want to make sure that I'm not, you know, guns this and guns that. And then they're like, they're not guns, they're hand cannons. This guy's a buffoon. He can't even read. They're not magic ethereal wands or, you know, any of that stuff either. That they are hand cannons, technically, okay? So we're going to call it hand cannon. The factory building, I think, is the biggest deterrent for everybody, Danny. I do feel like that is the make it or break it aspect to Endfield. I was not overly thrilled about it in the beginning, but I knew I was going to have to do it. So I said, you know what? I'll tough it out. I'll see where it goes. And now, I would argue the factory system may be my favorite thing in the game. it very well may be my favorite thing in the game. I love the factory system. I would rather do the factory system than fight. And no, I'm not joking. I quite literally would rather do the factory system than fight. I seen you sent me the Zircon blueprint. Thank you, Eric. I really do appreciate it. I will show you guys the update that I do have over on my my factory in a moment, okay? We'll go and we'll take a look at that after I finish this daily quest. Just because I want to show you guys. I have been playing. I'm not, you know... Whoa, Gavin, hold your tongue, dude. Hold your tongue. You're going to end up regretting what you're saying. I'm not going to name names, other content creators who say that they play games every single day and they don't keep up with stuff. Okay? I'll leave it at that. I actually play the games that I play every single day, okay? With the exception of, like, you know, the Hoyoverse stuff I haven't really been playing every single day. I will be 100% honest with you guys. That stuff is literally reserved for streams and streams alone. I used to play Genshin religiously, but now I do not. And I used to play Zenless religiously, but now I do not. And I used to play Honkai Star Rail religiously, but now I do not. So, currently, my games that I play each and every single day, and I make an effort to log into every single day, are NIKKE, Arknight's Endfield, and Brown Dust 2. That's it. That's it. So anywho, we are going to go and take a look at my factory so that way I can show you guys really quick what I do have done. And then after that, we'll go and we'll check out the event. Because I haven't done the event yet, and I don't even know how, like, long the event is. Or even what it entails. So, that's interesting to me. I do have everything set up over at my Korea C area. So that's where we're going to head, and I'll show you guys what I got done. I did not use the blueprint that you sent me, Eric. It's not that I don't appreciate it. I very, very much do. I just felt, you know, as I usually do, that I just wanted to do things on my own again. So, here's what I got. I got one water line feeding in this way. I've got a bunch of ore being produced. And then my ore, I also have a bunch of parts being produced. And then I know that this is, you know, this is kind of redundant and I could make that its own little loop. I get it. Then I have a bunch of, like, compressed carbon and everything being done over here. And this all feeds into, like, my Forge of the Sky. And then I got a sewage thing running from this line over here. And that also runs into this little thingy over here, which was producing liquid that apparently right now it is not producing. And then I had, like, shearonite liquid, right? Yeah, liquid shearonite going through here. And then I've got some sewage going in through here. So when the two of those combined, it makes my inert zircon effluent. And then I've also got zircon effluent. And then I've got those running into this reactor crucible. So that way I can get rid of, you know, that shit. And then I can use this here one to run in my ferrium powder from over here. And that allows me to make my batteries, which is going into my thermal bank. But apparently it's all clogged right now, and I have no idea why. But I'm not going to worry about it. Anyways, it'll produce one whenever it needs to produce one. But that's what I got done. And I know it's probably not, like, the best, most efficient setup, but it works. It works, and it does the thing, okay? So we like it when it does the thing. I don't like how this is not working right now, though. That's kind of shitty. Maybe I should stash it and just, like, replace it again. This is probably a bad idea, and I'm going to screw up everything, and then we're going to spend the entire stream here messing around with the factory. But we're going to give it a go again just to make sure it works and I don't look like a buffoon. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Was it here? I think it was here. Now, this reactor crucible, I need to get my liquid shearonite over here, right? Confirm. There we go. Now, this should work properly. Yeah, come on, Eric. That's the minor details, okay? It'll work when it's ready to work. It'll work when it's ready to work. It'll be fine. Everything will be just good. All good, fine and dandy, alright? This is all fine. This is perfect. Yes. Yes, it's perfect. Why is this not making anything? Is it because all the liquid shear? No, that should be mixing with this. Right? Oh, it's because this is not requiring any... Wait, why though? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, the blueprint probably could do it better. I'm not gonna rule that at all. At all. Let's stash this one as well. I don't know why that clogged though. That's so weird. Maybe I don't have a better understanding of this than I thought I did. Or maybe I need a better understanding of this. Because this is where my inert one went out through, right? And then I had regular one go out through this one. And then over here, we had the zircon go out, right? Huh? Does this make sense? Am I crazy? You do need multiple reactor crucibles, right? I'm not losing my mind. Right? Like, I feel like that's got to feed out, and then the zircon's got to come out this way. The inert juice needs to go to disposal. Yeah, that's where it's going. It's going through the water treatment unit, right? Right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that clogged. That was very strange. But this is supposed to be producing a bunch of zircon, which is supposed to go through. I have no idea why that happened, because this was running like very fluidly. I'm sorry, I did not mean to pun. So I got inert juice running through this pipe because this one is kind of like needing to expel it. So maybe I shouldn't be running this one into here, and maybe I should run this into its own sewage treatment. I don't know. The zircon one is also making wastewater? Ah, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So what I need to do is actually stash one of these pipes then, right? Oof. Ah, man. Okay, so we're gonna put that out this way, and then I'll make another sewage treatment plant. Water treatment plant, you know what I meant. Oof. And now I need to power it. There we go. Cool. Success. Right? Does that work now? Is that better? Are all my fluid... That doesn't... Are all of the fluids working properly now? Okay, so again, right, this is the conundrum I had, was trying to produce the system. But again, it does its thing, and then I end up with enough battery when it goes into my thermal bank. And then outside of those, I have this array set up over here, so that way I can turn my parts and shearonite into components that I'm going to be using for gear, which I did make a full set of for Tong Tong. So if I actually go look at my Tong Tong right now, she's currently being built, but this is the gear set that I do have for her. And you guys can tell me, correct me if I am wrong in assuming that this is potentially the best setup for her right now. Ultimate damage bonus increase, and then, you know, ultimate gain efficiency, and then the 3-piece set gives you attack plus 15%, right? Is that good for her, or should I be using the Bone Crusher one? Because the Bone Crusher, I don't know, I feel like that's probably not as good. You use the Bone Crusher one? Okay. So maybe I'm in the wrong, I have no idea. But anyways, that's the setup I went with. The one gives cryo damage increase, and then the other one gives you attack percentage increase. So I guess it really depends, right? Why is this one clogged now? What the shit is going on, dude? How is this clogged? This doesn't make sense. Why is there sewage? Oh, it needs to release the sewage. Man, I am stupid, dude. Holy crap. So I'm gonna need another water treatment plant. Ah, great, I don't have enough parts. Let's go shut down this for the time being. Off. And then that way I can get enough parts to make another water treatment plant or unit. That should, like, huh? Set the wastewater fluid output? It should be this one, right? This should be sewage, correct? Right? Should that not be sewage? Oh, maybe I should set this one to sewage. Ah, I got you. I got you. I see what's going on. I am a dummy. Sorry. I don't even need to make another one. Holy crap, dude. Whew. Use your brain, Gavin. You moron. Okay, so now I can switch that back on, and then I should be able to still produce more components. Alright, cool. Now it makes sense. Thank you very much for your help, Eric. Appreciate it. See, this is why I love you guys, man. You guys are always here to have my back so that way I can get enough power to run my power plant. Again, this could be expanded out, you know, much more than what it already is, but that's what I have set up, okay? This is my little array that I ended up making myself one evening when I got bored, and, yeah, man, there we go. Cool. And this, yes, this is my sewage maze. Wow, sewage maze. Anywho, we are gonna go and do the new event and see what that entails. Which is this one, right? I believe. The timed one. Back to the eco farm. I have not been here in a while. I know that there's probably like crops and stuff like that I planted over here, right? But I haven't done anything with that in quite some time. I don't know, dude. That's a good sarsaparilla. So, again, I probably should start doing these seasonal events on the weekend when they release. But I've opted not to, for whatever reason. Just because I want to share that experience with you guys. But I don't know, like, if I'm going to run into anything. And here's my fear. I feel like I'm going to run into an event where I need to be doing the event every single day. And if I don't do it every day, I'm going to miss out. So over the weekends, if I'm not doing the event when they release, because I'm waiting until Monday to stream, I've got this, like, fear of I'm not going to be able to complete the event by the time that the event ends. Endman, you're here. Hello, bread guy. This is the bread guy, right? Valley 4 Exploration Day is approaching. While assigning jobs to the crew, we realize that we don't have the people to make every specialty dish. It's barely an event, to be honest. Oh, okay, so it's one of those, like, so this is very short then, right? Like the picture event. For the crewmates who were raised in Valley 4, they grew up with stories told by their crewmates, crewmate forebears. Sorry. This holiday celebrates the brave pioneering crew who committed themselves to the development of Valley 4 during the era of exploration. Whenever the day arrives, we'll have specialty food everywhere. The children would sit around the veterans and listen to stories of Valley. I'm sure the kids love that. Valley surveyors and cartographers. Although Valley 4 is being rebuilt, the crew has yet to fully recover from the Landbreaker attack. We should be using Exploration Day as a morale booster, but... You agree? Excellent! Most of these special dishes date back to Valley 4 era of exploration. They typically use egg-grit harvested from the eggloi, or the powdered grass seeds that many Landbreakers carry. So I've got to go beat up some Landbreakers and some eggloi. Exactly. And Originium slug meat. All of them can be his great specialties beloved by the crew. But we don't have anyone to spare. Please help us, Edmund. Supply event. Craft. Supply. This is pretty straightforward, right? Unfortunately, I did not miss it on any of them. I just gotta complete them, and then I've gotta wait 1 day and 11 hours for the last one to unlock. Sour, sweet, and spicy. Super hot fruit preserves. Who the hell wants that? Super hot fruit preserves. Ugh. A hub emergency ration. Meat stir fry. Apparently I have that. No, I don't have that. So I gotta create a bunch of dishes, right? Valley pie, and then we've got Jacob's legacy. I don't know how I'm supposed to craft these, but we're gonna go and try. And if I don't have the materials to craft them, then that sucks. But you know, we shall see. This, that, fine dining stuffs. So we needed none of these. Are they actually like, okay, I was gonna say, are they marked for the event? I feel like they should be, and they are. So we'll craft one Jacob's legacy. That's done. Super hot fruit preserves. I don't know why that's so hard to say. Hub emergency ration. Do I literally have everything that I need and I don't have to actually like farm? Meat stir fry. Craftable. So, is that everything? Did I literally just make them all in 2 minutes?
Hi.
Well, submit. Dude, I'm getting some ore barrels, you know what that means. Well, wait, no, there was one I couldn't make. Valley pie. Valley pie, crispy and juicy. Do I not have the recipe for it? How do I do, where do I get the Valley pie? Did I just, like, miss it? Because I would have made it if I seen it in the list. It's not there. Check the crafting manual? I don't see it, dude. Is it because I don't have all the other ones like maxed out or something? Oh, there it is, rye reed. I need more rye reed in order to get the formula. I need 50 of them. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. So now I need to figure out if I have enough rye reed. Tart pepper, Stanley. No, I do not. I do not have any rye reed. Maybe I should set up a sprinkler system or something here. I wonder if I can... No, I can't, right, because we're in Valley 4. This is a pain in the ass. So I gotta plant a bunch of ryeweed. Can I do that in Wuling? I feel like I could do that in Wuling. Who's it that sells me the seeds? Actually, I think they're... Oh, it's that guy straight in front of me, actually. But I do feel like I already have a bunch of ryeweed seed. He's only got 5 of them. Well, we'll buy them anyways, just in case. And then I'm going to head over to the other farm. Because I do feel like maybe I might have something growing over in Wuling. Something just tells me, man. Something tells me. We're going to go take a look. And I'm also going to make some ryeweed plants just in case, or crops or whatever, just in case I don't have any planted right now. So this is the only one that I'm missing is the, well, currently, I actually might have to look at the crafting manual for the other 2 whenever they release in a couple of hours or whatever, right? Just in case I don't have those recipes and then I need to be planting a bunch of other crap. But I guess this is kind of like a slap on the wrist for anybody that ignored the farming aspect, right? By the way, remember that whole farming thing that we taught you about? You ignored it, didn't you? Well, guess what? You're gonna need to do that, my friend. You best get to planting. Let's just go take a look. We'll have a little peek-see down here and see if we can't find anything. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Amber rice, amber rice, amber rice, amber rice, red jade, amber rice, red jade. Dude, I literally only had 2 ryeweed plants? Oh man, I fucked up. Whoops. My bad. Oh well, you know. It is what I don't need to water them. The sprinklers will water them. That's what I put them there for, right? Harvest them already. So the only thing I'm missing is the Valley Pie. Dude, look at my sprinklers in action. Okay. Let's do some planting. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. My bad. Ryeweed plant. Place. How many spaces do I have? So I'm very like OCD. 3 spaces in between. That's what they have to be, right?
Relax.
Dude, I did it again.
Fly too far.
There, that'll help me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom, place. That should be good enough, right, Don? You know what? I'm placing the last one, too. I don't even care. Cool, man. Do I run another sprinkler, I wonder? I feel like I should. How far do I need it over, though, right? Probably a bit like here or something? And I probably can't craft them. Okay, so I need to make a couple of these. Let's do 2? 2 good enough? Put one there and I'll put another one over here. Actually, I don't know if that Sheernate pylon might be in the way though, right? Maybe I might need to move that. Don't worry, guys. We're learning together, okay? This is how you set up a complex array of sprinklers. That way you can make sure that you get enough rye reed to, you know, to complete the seasonal event, man. Yeah. And you know what? This one, I'm not even putting a sprinkler here because I don't care about it. This is going to be the last one. I'll water this one manually. That's what I'll do, okay? I can't fertilize it, though. So we'll leave that be. And now all these plants are taken care of. Right? Is this one not getting watered? Anyway, there we go. That's done. Now, we just have to wait and see, I guess. Maybe tomorrow. Crafting manual, rye reed. I've only got 20. You need 50 in order to get that recipe. It seems like I'm going to need 50 of the other ones as well in order to get the other 2 recipes, right? So it seems like we need to grow red jade ginseng and amber rice as well. So I'll keep that in mind just in case you need the recipes. You should be growing all of these because look at this ginseng meat stew. I guarantee you that's going to be one of them. And then the other one's more than likely going to be Wuling fried rice. Now that sounds good. I love me some good fried rice, alright? But again, we'll get those. Those are on the farm for the next 12 hours. I'm not sitting around on stream for 12 hours watching plants grow. I can tell you that much. But again, that's how you do the event. We've covered what we can cover for the event, and that is perfectly fine. Let's go take a look at the protocol pass and see how we're making it over here. Event mission, that's done. We got to level up. We got shit in terms of upgrades for, you know, items and all that stuff. Event. That's not completely done. What's up, Pipe? How's it going, man? 12-hour stream. We're just sitting here watching the farm and watching the factory. This is a chill stream where we just sit and do nothing and we chant. That's all, okay? Nice, dude. Yep, 12-hour stream. This is it. This is it, guys. How much sanity do I don't have any sanity, but I mean in-game sanity do I have? So I've still got to farm a few things in terms of like materials and all that stuff. I will end up spending this, but I do know that we also have the weekly reset right now for our weekly routine, right? So as I was telling you guys, the best way to do this is to tackle your etch space salvage first. So that's what we're doing, man. We're just going straight into it. We're going to go right etch space salvage, get 1,000 Orlean, and then reap the benefits, okay? It's just that simple.
I hate trouble.
No, you definitely don't want to turn off the live stream. This is where the stream gets good, okay, Filippo? 12 hours of sitting here, listen to me yammer. And I'm just going to keep yammering, talking, and I'll talk over every trailer, and I'll react to a bunch of stuff, and I'm just going to be my same old noisy self. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, I'll say that much, I really do. At least you guys don't care about my annoyingness. That's good. We like that. I wish there was more like NIKKE content to react to, you know, story stuff and all that stuff, but in due time, we'll get there. Very much wanting to cover new story stuff. Have I spoken about tomorrow yet? No. That is a good point, Ash. So tomorrow I will not be live. And the reason being is that I have my father-in-law's birthday to attend, which is out of town, okay? So tomorrow I will not be live. All right? We will make up for it on the weekend. Just to give you guys a heads up. There, I talked about it on stream now, Ash. Thanks. But that's a good point to make. If I am, it'll be late. Nah, I just won't be live tomorrow. I'll stream on the weekend. Or we'll release a very long video on the weekend. Okay? Early stream before work? You guys don't want me to stream that early. I think people would like definitely be like, what the hell is this notification? And then they would unsubscribe. Why is this guy waking us up at this hour? Screw you, Gavin Vengeance. I'm unsubscribing. Definitely not doing that. And then also the fact that, like, you know, as I've stated in the past, I have streamed, or not streamed, recorded at the very early hours of the morning, and that has not been the nicest thing that I can do for Ash. Yeah, you guys definitely don't want that. If I wake her up out of her beauty sleep, you guys don't want to see that. Actually, maybe you do. That would make good content, Ash. Maybe we'd blow up and we'd go viral. Alright, guys, I'm streaming tomorrow at 3 a.m. My time. I'm gonna title the video, Wife beats the shit out of husband for streaming at the early hours of the morning. Yeah, complete rage stream. 1,000,000%.
No hardship will stop us.
Whoa!
We all did a good job.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love to game. I would game all day, every day, until I had to get up. Or until I'll put it this way, if I had no job, and if I had no responsibilities, and if I had no children, and if I had no family, and I was able to just sit down and game all day, I would stay up, and I would stream, and I would sleep on stream, okay? That's what I would do. That's how dedicated I am to gaming, okay? But that is not the case anymore. Now, I've got a family. I've got responsibilities. I've got a job to work, and unfortunately I can't, you know, so... You know, I'm just going to pick up all this and we're going to exit. That's all. Okay, so again, this is how easy it is to complete this weekly thing, okay? Very easy. Very easy. Bam, bam, bam. There you go. Everything's done. Then I hit start and I exit. Boom! And we just netted ourselves 6,524 Oraline just like that. And now I retreat. And then, boom! Weekly routine. Fairly complete. Not completely complete, but fairly complete. You did not ruin my life. You made my life exponentially better. Thank you. And the last 17 years would not have been the same without you, so thank you. Now you're making me get all sappy on stream, Ash. Ugh. But no, really. Really. No, I know I can't stream 24/7. I would like to, but I can't. Responsibilities, places to make appearances to, you know, all that stuff. Anywho, that's done. Let's leave. And you also keep things interesting, okay? So that's also a fantastic thing about me and you. Everything's always going to be interesting. Kaboom! There we go. We got 5 of those thingies completed. Challenge any Umbral Monument stage 2 times. Nah, I don't really feel like doing that right now, to be honest with you. I would like to get it maxed out, though, because I see those 100 Arsenal tickets, and that's very appealing to me right now, considering the fact that, you know, in our good old acquisition center over here, it tells me I'm at 1,400 and I need 1,980 for the one more issue to get my Brigands Calling. So the 100 Arsenal exchange tickets would definitely help. It would definitely help. But I feel like even if I refresh right now, yeah, exactly. It's just going to tease me with aura barrels I can't afford, right? So that kind of sucks. Womp womp. I can't even do like clue exchange, or maybe I can just send you guys a bunch of my useless clues. That's a good idea. Do I even have many more though? I don't know. I should check. Because this is a great way in order to get more credits. You just go into your clue exchange thingy, which should be... How's it not in the control nexus? Where the freaking heck is that? It is in the control nexus, right? Am I crazy? Dude, there's a lot of different endings. A lot of different endings, and they are all very spicy, okay? Very spicy. We go to send, and then you take your spares, and you send them to people. You get more points for the ones that actually need those clues. So we're going to send our clues to the people that need them. And then that's done. So now I have 330, which is still pretty good, but I need 400 in order to get my aura barrels, which I'm on an aura barrel grind now. So I'm just going to see anybody else that needs clues, and then I'll go over and do clue exchange, and then hopefully get enough for my aura barrels. My 25 aura barrels. Is it really worth it? No, probably not. But we do like some aura barrels. Whoa, 50! All right, Eric, there you go, man. Thanks for the aura barrels. And then Alex, of course. I will say, though, Jordan, out of all of them, the best ending was the one with the, with Privity, for me, personally. It's a good event, man. It is a good event. But, again, keep in mind, half of it's not even there, because you can only get to like 40-something% completion, because hard mode is this week. So Wednesday we'll be covering hard mode, and then potentially getting some more visual novel stuff to go through, right? So we'll do that on a stream too. I don't know if I'll do the entirety of it, but we'll see. We will see. Acquisition center, go get our aura barrels that I just worked painstakingly for. Boom! There you go. Done, man. Done. Ash, you are the best NIKKE, okay? You are the best NIKKE. But I'm the only one that was able to recruit you. So there you go. There you go. Alright, so I see right here the shared blueprint expired. I did actually save it, though, thank you. And then the Crusader with another sheer knight. Wait, no, that one was saved as well. Did I not save that? Maybe I didn't save it. Holy shit, Eric. I didn't realize I didn't save it. I did not save it. Send it again. Send another one over. Alright, we've got, what else am I looking for, dude? We've got a ton of stuff to do. Okay, so I don't need to be just worrying about that stuff. I should also be trying to do some other things as well. We have got a ton of different events, or, well, story stuff to do, right? So I'm going to start with... What's that? Supplies for prosperity. Let's just do Seekers of Lost Treasure 1. Chingbo Stockade, okay? I thought I saved it, dude. I really did. I guess I didn't. It should just be shared blueprints. That's what I thought too, but for whatever reason, it doesn't say saved, and I don't know why. That's very odd. The blue hair theory? Dude, blue hair makes the best characters, okay? It truly does. Blue hair is the best. Just putting it out there. I already got a bunch of Manic Panic ordered for Ash. I'm a sucker for blue hair, dude. Well, listen, red hair is great. Red hair is great. But blue hair takes the cake, okay? Blue hair is the best. Plain and simple. Can't beat it. Yeah, think about it. Perfidy, Helm, Arcana. I'm blanking. But again, fantastic characters. I don't really need to say much else outside of that, though, right? That is all you need. It truly is. It is all you need. Spray. Blue hair, best hair. I don't know why I didn't do this thing, but apparently we have to see Martina.
And I was hoping you'd say that.
And then in this game, you got Last Right. Last Right's got blue hair, right? Blue hair, best hair. See? Blue hair. And she uses a scythe. That's freaking cool. We have to rescue Martina.
Be extra careful.
Oh, that's the one that was in the cage.
Your step, people.
I remember now. She didn't want to leave the cage. She was doing research or something, right?
Are you Tianjin Martina?
See, I'm Martina.
See.
Wait, who are you? What are you trying to do?
We're from Endfield. Your companion, Piat, asked us to save you.
Endfield? Yeah, I heard about you. But how did Piat manage to acquire your services?
Is the volume good? Can you guys hear this? Because I feel like it's low on my end.
Fine, okay. What about Piat? Where did he go? Is he doing okay?
Piat's at a very safe place right now. He's doing fine, just a little bit nervous. That young man's very concerned about your safety.
Good to know. Piat's always the paranoid sort. But
It is really quiet? Okay.
My adventure has just begun.
We will adjust that.
An adventure? Here?
That's right. I'm actually a teacher, focusing on folk traditions, and I intend to gather materials for my academic project. My focus is traditional and cultural phenomena observed for the Qingbo stockade.
Oh, I understand 100%, Filippo. I was just saying it was very weird because she said C, and usually everybody from like Qingbo stockade seemed to be a little bit more like towards like what we would consider like Chinese, right, in terms of dialect and stuff like that. So that's why I was put off, or not put off, but like I wasn't expecting it.
I'm trying to memorize and recreate the secret messages used by the stockaders. Their unique way of communication is really interesting. They compose secret messages by hanging various kinds of masks. Messages are determined by the type, color, and sequence of the masks. I actually took a few photos of the secret mask messages. It's a puzzle waiting to be solved. However, I got chased by the stockaders and accidentally lost my camera. All those photos, lost. What a shame. Speaking of which, I also noticed the mask on your face. If I had my camera, I would have taken a few shots of you already.
Yeah, but we are Dark Mask, the Dark Mask.
I tried everything in my backpack, but this lock refused to open. But you opened it just like that. Incredible. incredible.
I appreciate that as well, Filippo, because I'm more than likely not going to understand all of the Italian, but I do really like Rossi, so I'm very excited for like her operator story.
It's just a form of Originium arts. It can also be used to handle other mechanical problems.
Oh, that means you're a professional locksmith. I see. You must be the masked rogue.
It's just a misunderstanding, Endman.
Martina rushes into the cage before Perlica could...
Sweet fresh air. I'm free at last.
That was a very fast prompt. I did not press anything.
An idea. Masked rogue and,
Dark Mass
I'm Perlica.
and Perlica.
Please, tell me about this idea of yours.
Is that surprising to you at all, Ash? Because that's not surprising to me. This guy, man.
Well then, masked rogue and Perlica, I'm formally inviting you to my adventure.
The ever so elusive Envy Pipe.
Truth be told, I'm not very good at dealing with the locals. The fact that you made it here tells me you know more than breaking locks.
Tinsha Martina, we shall assist you in the gathering of research materials. We also hope you can follow our lead to avoid unnecessary confrontations.
And that's good to know, Eric, so thank you. I'm very much wanting to know what's going on.
See? No problema! Having you and the masked rogue around will guarantee the completion of my research topic.
I wonder what we're going to find out about.
Tinsha Martina, how did you get captured by the Stockade residents?
Just call me Martina. How should I put it? Whenever I start thinking about things, you know, my mind just shuts itself off from the rest of the world.
Alright, I'm going to go and see if I can adjust the volume because I feel like, again, it's very low. I don't know if that's going to be in here. Yeah, so everything's maxed out here, which means I'm going to have to do things on my end. Bear with me for 1 second, guys, so that way I can adjust this. I wonder if I just have, like, OBS turned down or something. It doesn't seem like it. That is very weird, man. Why is the audio so low on this? Huh. Let me just try to increase the gain, and we'll see if that works. Now it's probably too high. I just boosted it by 20 decibels, okay? So, hopefully it's better. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if something's messed up or if something else needs to be adjusted. It should sound a bit louder.
Fiat is around. He would pull me back to reality. But we got separated from each other. So I guess those stockaders just locked me up while I was thinking and defenseless. That's probably what happened. Oh, it's here. We're very close.
Cool, man. You could hear the increase. It's good. Does it sound good now? Am I still, like, drowning it out completely, or am I fighting with it? Is it a reasonable level? Does it need to go higher? Truth be told, Chingmo Stockade has a unique culture. The Stockaders actually use secret messages to communicate with each other. The key to completing my project is to identify as many secrets as I can, then use them to support subsequent investigations. When the wind blows across the mast, they make sounds that lead me to the secret messages. The sound they make are rather unique and pleasing. Sorry. These masks are hung separately, but they've been placed at a certain angle. If you look at them from a particular angle, they would form a decipherable message. But I'm a little... Martina, are you alright? I've not eaten anything for a while. I think I'm seeing shooting stars right now. We should stop and rest. Do you have any food in your backpack? Piot carried all the food, and I only had the equipment and instruments. I should have listened to him and brought some rations along. Really? You would? That's so kind of you, Master Rogue. Just find the proper shot, aim at the right angle, and press the button. Click! Job done. We shall wait here for your good news. Let's do it, Edmund. So I guess I'm just taking pictures for this event?
It's the sound of the wind
if that's the
blowing
case, right?
across the masts. Quick, close your eyes. Like a gust.
Do I need to zoom in or something, or is it already set perfectly?
I think you got it. Show me the photo.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, if you're busy, right? Kind of no way around it. You gotta work. Like I was saying earlier, responsibilities. Turns out I remembered it wrong. This is the proper sequence. Let me think. River of love, separation. This doesn't sound right. Love, riverbank, leaving. Okay, this must be it. How do you decipher these secret messages? This is a little hard to explain. It's a comparative study of Terran linguistics and semiotics, Telosian folk traditions, and tons of other relevant data. To keep it short, I prepped the deciphering work before I started this journey. It actually took me quite a few days, sorry. The one who left the secret message is telling us that his lover, Xin Yi, had left the riverbank. The secret message seems to have other meanings. Riverbank is the most useful data we have right now. Time to look around the nearby river. Okay, closest riverbank has been marked on the map. Great, let's go. Martina, aren't you hungry? Exploration is the best food I've ever made. What's up? You making an appearance? No, time to work out. See, Ash got me back into working out, so I got her to thank for that. She's been flat out, dude.
I think the
That's right.
entrance
That's the best way to do it.
Long distance hauls can
Oh
get
my.
really tiring.
All right, cool. Again, I have no idea if the audio sounds good or not. You guys let me know if it needs adjusting, and we will work with things. But again, I'm trying my hardest here, okay? I'm trying to make it a little bit more of an enjoyable experience. It just means that I might need like multiple audio sources in order to make sure that like NIKKE is not completely drowning out everything when I do have it as my main game that I'm playing, right? Because the audio very much differs from game to game, is I guess the best way to put that. Crap, dude. How am I getting over there again? Let's just teleport back over here. It's still quietish? Alright, we don't like quietish, though. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. You know what I should do? I'm going to take this gain filter, and I'm going to turn it back down to where I had it, which is going to make the game a lot more quiet. I'll leave this one as... You know, I'm going to rename it. I'll call it NIKKE. And then I'll make another gain. And then this one will be for Arknights. This is probably like super loud, but I just maxed out the gain, so hopefully it's better. How's it sound now? It's probably too loud now, right? I'm just trying to bust your eardrums, that's all, okay? Is this better? Is it loud, or is it just better? Maybe too loud? Okay, let's adjust, Let's try somewhere around like here-ish, maybe? See if that's any better? Possibly? Only a bit too loud? Okay. What about now? I put it down to like 24 decibels instead of 30. Should be somewhere in a decent range right now. Maybe. Sounds good. This is a good level. We'll find out once I actually get into battle. Okay, that'll be the best like determining factor of what needs to be adjusted or not. Did I go the complete wrong way again, like a dummy? I swear, I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing half the time. We're just flying by the seat of our pants, okay? I feel like I need to sneeze. Yep. Whew! Holy crap! My nose. All right, let's head up this way, maybe. I think there should be a fight or something over here as well, right? Okay, so let's beat up these guys. Let's see how the audio sounds. I'm just going to keep yammering, and then you guys can let me know if anything needs to be adjusted again, okay? It should dim down a little bit while I am speaking, but if it is too loud, then again, I will turn it down a bit, or I will turn it up a bit if it needs to be a bit louder.
These resources are really important.
Do I just drop down? Should I just jump off from here? Whoa, there's Orlean and I didn't even notice.
Caught it before it flew away.
Some stuff that I didn't grab before. Again, I'm banking on you guys, okay? You guys are the ones to determine whether or not this sounds good.
I probably can't deal with all of them.
I will deal with all of them.
You'll have to handle this.
No problem, dude. We will beat the piss out of them. This, again, maybe still too loud. According to what, you know, the audio is looking like on my end, it looks like it's probably too loud still. This, I'm not even gone the right way. I feel like I'm on a different quest. Whoops. What is this? This is abominable growth. What happened here? They appeared after Ranyi left. The ancestral spring, our fount of protection. How did it end up like this? They've already ruined the places around the ancestral spring. Don't tell me that the source of the spring itself. If our ancestors learn of this, they would curse our ineptitude. How long the young generation had fallen, or how low, sorry. We couldn't even keep the spring safe. Ugh. My good people, help bring me a flask of fine brew. I intend to make an offering and appease our ancestors. Yeah, I know, I completely like just stumbled upon this quest, right? Fine brew? Dude, this place has nothing but grass, rocks, trees, and bamboo. Should be another altar nearby. You might find some brew or colic beverages left there by the Stockade family. Does it mean alcoholic, possibly? I intend to prepare for the rites. It should be done when you return. Okay, perfect. That's good. Thank you, Zalana. I appreciate it. Again, right, we're trying to make things as enjoyable as possible. I will drop it down to 22 decibels, and then we'll see how that goes. Again, I do feel like it is going to be relatively loud when I'm in combat, but that's just nature of the beast, man. That's how it goes. The music here should be a pretty good indication of how things are going to sound too, right? This is another quest as well, right? Checking out all this bang boo. Or Banboo? I don't know why I am on Zenless Zone 0 apparently. Bangboo.
Actually smells pretty
Yep,
good.
it's that's not bamboo, that's bangboo.
Back right now.
Combat is pretty loud in general. Yeah, dude, I noticed that as well with ZZZ. For whatever reason, as soon as you get in combat, like the volume just spikes, man. It's like, holy shit. Why is it so loud? My ears.
Listen! It's clear, crisp, and pleasing to the ears. Just like a set of wind chimes.
This should be the place.
Should be the place? For what?
Are these the bamboo water chimes?
Looks as though they could be.
They are. We saw these at other locations around Qingbo Stockade.
Hold on. The name Xingyi is written on these bamboo water chimes.
Xingyi. Isn't that the name of the lover mentioned in the secret message?
That's what we were told, Perlica.
I got it. Traditionally, Qingbo stockaders use bamboo water chimes to commemorate the deceased. An academic explanation of this tradition is that it relates to the concept of life as a voyaging boat. It was first proposed by a Yanese philosopher, but I can't help but feel sad about this. The chimes by the flowing river, they're the only vessels for expressing one's grief.
Huh.
Actually, the bamboo water chimes are used for more than just memorializing the departed. Residents of Qingbo Stockade also make wishes with them, and believe the deceased could answer and bless their hopes.
I see. When taken together with the secret message we saw, that stockader wasn't just grieving his loved one. He was also telling her that she would not be forgotten.
That is a very, very beautiful message.
All right. Can you help take a photo and record these bamboo water chimes for me? It would serve as a very special memento of this journey.
But again, it's very sad, right?
I can't help but feel serenity when I look at this photograph. You're a gifted photographer.
No!
Benjamin.
Don't drown! We just talked about the deceased and drown. Holy crap, dude, that was a close call. That was a close call. Not bad at all. Thanks for the photo. We have 2 more secret messages to decipher. Interested in tagging along? You're both excellent explorers. This journey of discovery is really fun with you around. Learning more about the local traditions has been very beneficial for us as well. Excellent. Follow me then. Time to move.
From what I remember, it should be somewhere over there.
Is there a way that we could turn down combat, I wonder? For the audio? I don't know what volume this is, but I feel like it's definitely behind my camera. Sound effects volume, maybe? If I turn that down a bit, maybe that won't be as, you know, jarring, we'll say. Maybe the top one's just master volume. I always feel like whenever I turn down sound effects in most games, that helps.
I'm hearing the chimes, but I'm seeing the...
Oh, this is not lined up properly. I wonder if that's good enough.
That's a very nice angle. Let me see. This secret message means stockade, high place, sleeping.
How's the deciphering going?
Oh, the stockader left this message. I'm sleeping at a high place within the stockade.
Oh, that's got to be on top of like where all the water wheels are.
Water wheel.
Yep, all the way up there. You know, the ones that we fell from multiple times when I was going through the main quest line.
That is actually pretty
I remember.
high for a high place.
Let's get closer to the water wheel and continue our investigations there.
Agreed. And I'm suddenly not hungry anymore. Let's go!
It's because all the adventure, it's satiating her hunger. Wait, what was that over there? Oh, just a message.
Another
A
day
beacon.
of beautiful sounds.
Oops. Is there any more of those, like chests around where I can get more water to put in my bottles?
This water wheel is massive! Building this must have been really hard work. I bet a lot happened while it was being built. I hope I can learn about it.
I don't think I've been up this far though, have I?
Thank goodness. I was worried about whether I could climb all the way up there.
This is scary. I don't like this.
Endman.
I feel like I'm gonna fall.
We're here as well. Wait, he's afraid of heights. Oh, there's no cure for that.
Oh man, this is sketchy. This is sketchy. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. I don't want to fall, dude. Oh, the whole world's turning is making me nauseous. The freaking view from here is beautiful, though, right? The view from here is freaking beautiful. Holy crap, dude, we're so high up. Ferris wheel? Dude, holy smokes. That is wild. I don't want to fall though. I fall all the way down, right down to the bottom.
Wow! This is exactly what we need.
Dude, holy crap, man.
Look, there's someone over there.
He might be the stockade resident who left the secret message.
Who names their kid Punty Pull? Water falls from the... You okay, yeah. His name is Punty Pull.
Hola.
Who names their kid Punty Pull?
Huh? What?
Careful there. We mean you no harm. In fact, we came here because we saw your secret message.
Your message says you're sleeping up high on the water wheel?
That's right. Who are you?
We're, explorers. That's right. We're here to explore the area.
Shh, Zolana, come on, man. Shh.
Oh. Name's Bonnie Poe. Can't believe you made your way up here. How did you learn about our secret code?
I mean, realistically, in hindsight, I probably would have named my son Punty Pull. Would have been a fantastic name.
I did my homework.
Sir, why are you staying at a place so high up?
They placed me on a sentry duty, and this isn't a secret message. It's plain old simple sentry duty. Initially, I had to patrol the areas around the stockade. That's like 50 clicks worth of walking. The job is exhausting. And I started thinking about the wise sage says, and one of those sayings went like, the higher you stand, the further you see.
That's true up to a certain distance, though, right?
Then I kept looking for higher places, so I won't have to do all that walking every day. When I got back to my senses, I somehow ended up on this water wheel.
Okay. So why would you sleep here as well?
Dude, 100%. 100%.
Because I got bored doing the sentry duty and trying to look for trouble. Seriously, why are we even doing this?
I just really hope that they deliver with the next like couple of movies, because there's going to be like the 2 other movies to finish out Infinity Castle, and then there's going to be either one whole season or another movie, possibly 2 movies to cover the final arc. I already know how it ends because I read the manga, so I won't say anything or spoil anything, but I like how the entirety of it plays out. I'm just not a fan of the final part of that manga. It's very cliche. That's all I'll say.
I asked the Supreme Chief, and she couldn't give me a good answer. In fact, she told me to focus on my duties and stop thinking about random stuff. And sure enough, I got bored really fast. And when I get bored, I'd fall asleep and start dreaming. Guess what happened? I discovered the meaning of sentry duty in my dreams.
Oh, this ought to be rich.
Mind sharing it with us?
I haven't figured out completely, but this place is closer to the skies. Maybe the heavens sent me the message.
Is he alright?
This is interesting.
I think he is. Mr. Puntipole may have realized something.
Why don't you keep sleeping then?
Well, I probably need someone to help with that. Will you? I was trying to look for an even higher place to sleep, but I fell off by accident.
That sounds very not safe.
Ay. Are you alright? Did you get hurt?
I'm alright. Fell off a couple times already, but I got a solid hide that makes me tough to kill. That last fall, though, made me lose my dream kit. Now I couldn't even sleep no more.
Dream kit? What is that?
My eye mask. I don't know why, but I must wear my eye mask to sleep. And if I can't sleep, I definitely
He's got to block out all the light.
Please, help me find my eye mask. It's really important.
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't slept for a while.
You don't need to keep rewatching Demon Slayer. You just need to start watching One Piece. Watch all of One Piece. The entire anime. That's what you need to do. Just watch all of it.
I'm mighty grateful. I'll wait for you here.
And also finish the final season of My Hero Academia, dude. It's worth it. Trust me.
This eye mask has quite the design.
Let's return it to Puntipole.
Back so soon. This is great. I can start dreaming again. You have my thanks, explorers. Puntipole wears his eye mask, then falls asleep on his... Hey, is he already asleep? That was good. Dude, those prompts are way too fast.
¿Qué?
This guy is like the biggest risk taker I've seen in my life. What is he doing? Enman, any idea how Puntipole brought his bamboo bed up to this place? That makes a lot of sense. Okay, job done. Hey, let's take a photo of Puntipole and make sure you get the scenery as well. That dude
Let's take a photograph
is a
of this
risk
beautiful
taker, man.
scene. And make sure you get the dreaming sentry as well.
That would not be me. Good God.
The composition, light and shadow, and staging are just incredible. It's so flawless I can showcase it without any post-processing.
Showcase?
I've never post-processed a photo at all ever in my life in any editing software ever.
Just a figure of speech. Let's check the last secret message. I'm all right. My mind and spirit have been well fed. Vamos!
Vamos! Ah, I know what that means.
Let me try remembering where that last place was. I think it's on the other side of the water wheel. Things would be so much easier if we could just go through this water wheel.
Dude, I hate heights. Holy shit. I know it's a game, but dude, look at this guy just up here sleeping. Do you understand what happens if you fall from that height sleeping?
Another day of beautiful sound.
You're doomed. Unless he falls this way, then he'll land on this barrel, but even so, it's still a rude awakening. Yo, dude, like, no, man. No, man. It's hurting my heart just looking at him. That guy's got some stones. That's all I'm saying. Would not be me. Oh, dude, trust me. I get you 100%. It's like inertia, right? You get that feeling of inertia, like you're kind of moving a little bit just by looking, or was it like vertigo or something? Oh, Harold, what's up, man? I definitely do not want to punty pull. I would not punt him. I am very concerned for his well-being, to be honest with you. Again, that dude is a risk taker. Wouldn't be me. With VR, it's even worse. Dude, trust me, I know. I was a very early adopter of PlayStation VR, and I spent a lot of time in VR. Until it would make me nauseous, which it very much did multiple times. But one of my favorite games on PSVR was the Until Dawn Rush of Blood, where you're kind of like seated in this roller coaster, and you got like two of your hands were guns, so you were like riding this roller coaster and shooting stuff. It was freaking wicked, man. I never played VR chat, though, to be honest with you. I have never played VR chat. Rush of Blood. I played Drive Club VR. That made me, like, morbidly sick. And it actually ended up, I believe, getting removed from, like, the PlayStation Store because it was causing so many people to get, like, physically ill. So they removed that game.
It's right here. I'm never tired.
And I played a whole bunch of other things. Like I played the Call of Duty one, where you're in space and you're flying around. That was freaking cool.
Masked rogue of muchos talentos.
I still have my RE7. And I played that in VR as well, and that used to make me sweat profusely. I don't know if it was fear or if it was just the fact that I was playing with the VR headset in a, you know, a warm space. It definitely, maybe it wasn't fear. I don't think it was fear. But I used to sweat profusely when I would play RE7, and then that would make me feel a little bit nauseous too, because you're like moving with your controller, and it just, like, you're looking through the eyes of the character, but it feels like you're not supposed to be moving. You know what I mean? Like, there's like a mental disconnect when you're playing VR and you're actually like moving with a controller. Maybe it's just me and my old man brain. But it used to make me feel very, like, uneasy. And that's actually what happened with me in Drive Club VR. I actually had, like, the steering wheel and the gas pedals and everything, and then, you know, I've got the VR mask on. And it felt like it should have been a great experience to play VR while you're driving. But as somebody that's used to driving, not being able to, like, feel the pavement beneath the wheels, or the suspension in the vehicle, or the bumps and the thuds, or the turn, and the feeling, the motion of you're actually like turning in a vehicle, that's what made me like super sick when I played that game. You didn't feel the movement that you should have been feeling, right? Very interesting thing to look into. But it made me super sick. Like, I would get that much sickness and uneasiness from Drive Club VR that I would feel sick for like days. Literally like 2 to 3 days on end, and I would still have this queasy feeling in the pit of my stomach. Yeah, it was very like, ugh. But the weird thing about it is you play something like Rush of Blood in the roller coaster with the guns, and you're supposed to feel emotion, but as you like take a dip, like, you know, roller coaster always comes to a peak and then it like descends, right? You could feel your stomach actually like go up. It was so weird because it's almost like it emulated that feeling of like, oh my god, I'm going down a steep like decline, and you could feel that, but you knew you weren't moving, and I never got sick on that one, which was weird. But I guess it's just because like it's a roller coaster versus like being in a vehicle. It was weird, super weird. Originium arts are painful but fun. Huh? Oh, yeah, exactly, right? So, again, Zalana, you're getting that mental disconnect, right? It didn't feel like it should have felt because of what you were seeing versus what you should have been feeling made you feel off, right? I also heard her speak Spanish as well. Yes, I did. Spanish, Italian, however you want to pronounce it. I think it is Spanish, right? Can you sense it? Okay, then. I'll mark it out for you. Is this French? Que incredible. I don't think it's French. Mass Rogue. Just how many skills do you have? Maybe I'll save compliments for later. Now that we have a location, we should go there at once. Cool, man.
And
that's 2 down.
According to your sensory echo, this cave is probably filled with Originium formations.
And if you guys hear my kids screaming in the background, they're upstairs and they're playing, so there's someone that might pick up on the microphone. Just gonna put that out there. Okay, so this is evidently wherever the person was, wherever they were hanging out, and residing, right?
From the clues we found at the scene, I'm afraid the one who left the third secret message has
passed.
The stockade resident overused the arts and succumbed to oripathy. And like other victims of oripathy, all that's left of him are just a few personal belongings.
So they turned the stone. Yeah, I felt like that. I could hear the kids up there. They're playing and they get a little animated. They're kids. That happens.
A terrible fate still awaits any patient who couldn't access enough suppressants.
I would set the noise gate higher on the microphone, but I can't dial in the sensitivity for whatever reason, and it just always makes it very like it would cut out more of what I'm actually saying to you guys than it's supposed to. It's so finicky.
Nothing has changed about oripathy.
I know the stockaders lack medical resources to handle complex diseases like this. He probably knew his fate when he wrote the secret message. If only he could have gotten himself to Wuling City on time. The medical services there would have...
What's the question, Errol? Hit me.
From what he wrote in his will, he actually trained his arts to attack Wuling.
I'm just an outsider, so I can't really comment. But I don't understand why anyone would harm themselves over a feud. Why obsess about factions when this world offers so much beauty to focus on?
But I mean, again, right? This is the ongoing theme of Wuling.
We've created so many traces of our existence upon this planet.
I have not watched any meme, anything related to anything for this game. I don't watch anything outside of, I watched a couple of videos that told me where I needed to place certain turrets for certain outpost defense missions, and that's literally all I did.
Martina. I'm actually not a Tianxia.
No way! I would never have guessed.
What? You knew? Why did you keep helping me then?
It's like what you said. Factions aren't that important. But I do need to know why you disguised yourself as a Tianxia.
There are no special reasons, really. They give Tianxia outfits to visiting scholars like us.
I was gonna say, because, you know, obviously we heard the different dialect, right? She sounds more Spanish than she sounds Chinese, so that was a dead giveaway.
Wearing it made me feel like I was part of the local community. It also gives an immersive experience of Wuling culture. But I also got plenty of hate from the stockaders. I guess that's part of the immersion. What? Really? Did I take the wrong outfit? No wonder that Tianxia muchacho was giving me weird looks.
Muchacha!
Oh.
We can discuss the uniform later. I hope I'm not being too intrusive. But what exactly is your profession?
Oh no, you're not. I shall introduce myself again. I am Martina, a traveling naturalist. Piat is my assistant. I run a museum at La Fantoma, where I showcase cultural artifacts gathered during my explorations. Of course, I also...
You guys are making me want to learn about this, though, I'll say that much.
After all, not every beautiful thing can be procured. A photograph is a great alternative. My intent is to have more people realize and appreciate the beauty of Talos too.
That is indeed a very worthwhile pursuit, Miss Martina.
Thanks. Oh, can you actually help me take a photo of these Originium clusters as well? I don't intend to show this photo to the public, though. I just want to tell Wuling City of the situation here, and ask them to send people to help settle the final proof of this stockader's existence.
Makes sense.
This has been a really meaningful adventure.
This has been a very good quest, so you were right, Eric. I'm not sure if you're still here or not, but you were right. Very, very good quest.
Really
I wonder where this road leads.
Let's keep exploring. Hidden areas tend to have awesome secrets that await discovery.
Alright, let's see what else we have here.
Although my exploration plan is complete, my instincts tell me that we have yet to solve the puzzle of this place.
Puzzle of this place.
What are these? Little shoes and a cradle. And they look really old as well. Is someone raising a toddler here?
Oh, dude, this is the area that we came to last time, and I couldn't progress it past. Okay, so this makes sense now. I was literally here in the beginning of the stream.
It's a stockader's mask. No, this is a secret message too.
What does the message say?
May the water carry my wishes, my child. Forgive me for leaving your side.
Was this Ron Yi's parent?
Perhaps the mother was left with no choice but to say goodbye. She must have had her reasons for raising a child under such harsh conditions. In the end, she had no choice but to give up.
Tong Tong's parent?
I didn't expect such a sad story in Qingbo Stockade. And thus the children of Yan grew up in this world without deities, and devoted their boundless faith to the mountains and rivers. By the mountains they live, and upon the waters they depart.
Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right.
The mountains and rivers thus became a vessel of their sorrows and joys.
You're right. I've traveled to many places after starting my adventures. In the past, I only felt compelled to add the interesting artifacts to my collection back home as proof of my visits. Now, I'm beginning to think that the open lands and skies themselves have marked the meaning of my passage through them.
Speaking of which, what happened to the child mentioned in the secret message? If we follow the flow of this river, the child probably ended up at Jingbo Stockade.
What are you talking about? Something mysterious? Well, not my business anyway. Say, why don't we take a
Dude, that's
quick
freaking
photo
cool,
as a
man. That
memento?
comes full circle completely.
Hurry up!
But again, at the same time, that's really sad, right? They didn't have any choice. Like, they succumbed to erypathy. And then poor Tong Tong. Oh, dude. That's really good, though. Holy crap. What an awesome quest. Very, very good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
And now end this trip for real. Let's go find Piat. And that means we should leave this cave.
Let's go, Endvin.
It makes so much sense, dude. Look at little Tong Tong. Okay, dude, look at the mural. That makes so much more sense now. So much more sense.
Piat!
No, Piat! Peon! We're gonna save you, Peon!
Thanks for saving. Let's get out of here.
Now that I've learned so much about the Stockaders, I couldn't bring myself to hurt them.
I hear you, Errol, dude. I hear you.
Boss,
Not the
have
night
you
shift
learned
part,
more
but being
about them?
tired from work.
Or are you just avoiding the fight?
But now, my new pattern is I get up at 3 a.m., well, 3:30. I finish any sort of dailies that I may have missed before I leave to go to work at 5 a.m. Then I work until I come home. And then when I get home, I do a workout for about an hour or so. And then after I do my workout for about an hour or so, then I have enough time to cook supper. And then after I'm done cooking supper, I come down here and I start streaming for a couple of hours before I go upstairs, and then I go to sleep and do it all over again. Yeah!
Oh, I'm so starved I couldn't move a muscle. Quick, throw me some food.
Yep. That's the whole routine now.
Kinja Piat, I mean, Mr. Piat, we did tell you to stay at your place.
Oh, I did too, trust me. I lost 25 pounds a couple months ago. Before the holidays, okay, so before Christmas, I was down 25 pounds. I was like 170 pounds or something, I think, from 195. And I ended up putting back on all 25 pounds. Okay. So I made the conscious decision to maybe try to get rid of those 25 pounds again, and then, you know, stay on the smaller side again and not overindulge in eating.
Yeah, I mean, you could hardly do anything. I mean, what are thinking?
This is all of us, okay, while we're eating.
Przepraszam, sorry. I got a little worried since you were gone for such a long time. Finish your meal, boss. We can talk later.
Very clear.
We then cracked all the secret messages. It was a true adventure worth remembering.
She eats like Goku.
So? You went alone?
Not alone. I had Perlica and Masked Rogue in the team. Before I forget, this Masked Rogue is simply astounding.
That's a lot to undertake as well, Errol.
You better pick up some real skills once we get back, Piat.
Luckily for me, Ash pretty much, you know, tends to the kids, unless they need me for something, you know. which they rarely do, there's nothing that their mom can't take care of, and she's very understanding that I want to be streaming and making content and trying to make this YouTube thing work. So very fortunate to have Ash in my corner. But outside of that, I usually do try to at least cook something for us before I come down and start a stream, right?
But I've already done what you said and mastered photography.
And they're in school all day,
natural navigation.
so that allows me time to work my job, which is fantastic. And I'm usually home before they get back from school, so I get to see them for an hour every day. When I'm not streaming, I get to see them for a bit more. But for the most part, the days that I stream, Monday to Thursday, I get to see my kids for like maybe an hour, because I'm not even home whenever they wake up to go to school. So.
Okay. I know what you can do.
Bad dad.
Wow. Time really flies. I suppose this is where we conclude our local adventure.
It has been a most enjoyable trip so far. We saw another side of Qingbo Stockade.
Once we head back, we'll start organizing a Qingbo Stockade cultural exhibition. Please visit if you can.
Busy, right?
I wonder if there's a
I totally won't regret
museum address
all of the lost time with my kids pursuing YouTube when I'm, old and gray and,
Okay,
yeah,
I've contacted the coach station. We'll soon be on the way back to La Fantoma.
I won't kick myself in the ass. I promise I won't.
Oh, wonderful. I really miss a hot water bath.
Sure, boss. There's also this matter of us disguised as Tianchi.
Yes. Miss Martina told us about that already.
I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to lie to you.
You're all good, dude.
Masked rogue! This isn't the best time to talk about embarrassing moments.
She did, though, because she was in that cage, right?
And relax, Piat. We're fellow explorers. That makes us friends. Ah, I guess that's our cue. Thank you again, Perlica and Masked Rogue.
Dziękuję bardzo.
You're welcome, Miss Martina and Mr. Piat. Farewell.
Holy crap, you guys got a lot of pets! I had 2 Siberian Huskies, but they passed away years ago, so I don't even have any pets anymore. That's a lot of pets. And livestock. You have a peacock? That's wild, dude. That reminds me of Yao Guang.
True value found nowhere else.
She's as elegant as a peacock. Right? Like a peacock's plume. On full display. You know Yao Guang? Anyway, cool, man. Now, we got this from Eric, which I should probably save this time, right? Something tells me just maybe I should save these. Save to shared blueprints. Right, so you actually have to click in and save them. That's crazy. I did not realize. Wild. Yeah, I hear you, dude. It's all about situating yourself first, right? Priorities, as I say. So, again, we got that done. That's something. I am going to go back to the Dajang, so that way I can get myself prepared to go and spend all my sanity. But I think, you know what? I think that's a pretty good place right now. Especially with all the rambling I did for all the, time I haven't really been spending with my family and stuff like that. This is a pretty good stream. We streamed for 2.5 hours. That's pretty good, right? And then, tomorrow, again, I will not be live. Yeah, I'm swinging around the Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle. I wish there was something else in this brown bottle, but it's a Sunset Sarsaparilla. Tomorrow, I will not be live because the father-in-law's birthday, which I have to attend. But we will be live again on Wednesday for hard mode of 2x2 Love in Goddess of Victory NIKKE. And then Thursday, we'll try to do something in Star Rail, possibly. Maybe, unless you guys want to see something else, let me know. And then I'll make up Tuesday's stream to you guys sometime the weekend. Potentially Sunday or Saturday. So subscribe if you haven't already, so that way you get notified whenever I go live, and then also give the video a thumbs up, because it helps very, very much. I appreciate it, and thank you guys very much for being here and hanging out with me, because it's freaking awesome, and this is what makes it worth it. You guys make it worth it, so thank you. But again, that is going to do it for this stream. Thank you guys all very much, as always. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Take care. Peace.